Alright guys, so Season 5 has been out for a couple of days now, and I think at this point, everyone has kind of gotten adjusted to this new meta. Everyone knows what to use, what's the best guns, the best legends as well. We've obviously seen many changes in this meta. For example, the Pathfinder nerf, we obviously have a big Mirage buff as well. Loba was introduced and she is a very effective legend in the meta right now. But I want to take a look at the guns in Season 5 in this video and talk about where they rank and what's the top 5 weapons in Season 5 for me. Now if I'm being honest, right, I would say that Season 5 has a very similar weapon meta to Season 4 because not much changes took place in terms of like, you know, weapon rebalancing and stuff. Obviously we have like changes. For example, the PK is now a care package weapon, the Mastiff is now a regular gun in rotation, but for the most part, right, I would say that Season 5 is still very similar to Season 4 in terms of the best guns to use. So if you guys are ready for this video, as always, be sure to leave a like, and if you're still not subscribed, that makes you part of the 78% of viewers who click my videos and don't subscribe, guys. So if you enjoy my content and you want to see me bring some more quality Apex videos, the best thing to do is subscribe. It helps me out so much, and we're also on the road to 20k as well, so feel free to subscribe if you guys enjoy my videos. Now before I get into this video, today we have the very first play of the day of Season 5, and this was sent in by one of you guys over on Twitter. So as always, if you want to be in my next play of the day next week Saturday, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter and send me your best clips, and every single week I'll pick the best clip to be featured in my play of the day. So I'm going to show you guys this play of the day real quick, then I'll come back and take a look at the top 5 best guns in Season 5.
Fine, let's go, let's go. I landed right on top of the core stick, I got him. Race nearly down, race nearly dead. Got the race, got the race. Get to the ring, get to the ring. Get punched, get wrecked, get wrecked.
Alright, so let's finally take a look at the top 5 best guns in the season. I want to say one thing first though, right? So this list doesn't contain any care package guns, so no PK, no devotion. These are just regular guns in the regular rotation of Apex, so keep that in mind. Alright, so coming in at number 5, we have the Flatline. The Flatline has always been a very solid gun in Apex. It's obviously a heavy weapon, so it does very high damage, and if you're lucky enough to find a Flatline straight off drop, you're going to be very good because this gun basically deletes people who have no body shields. Now the reason the Flatline is number 5 and not number 3 or number 2 is because I think that this gun has a lot of recoil, and if you're coming across a R99 or a Harvick, you most likely will lose that gunfight if your aim isn't on point. So that's why I kind of put it at number 5, but this doesn't mean it's a bad gun by any means. The Flatline, as I said, it does insane damage, and it's overall just a very good gun to have, even in Season 5. If you guys don't agree with me, be sure to let me know why in the comment section down below, and if you do agree with me, let me know why as well. Alright, so coming in at number 4, we have another heavy weapon, and this is the Prowler SMG. Now this gun has been slept on for a very long time because the Prowler with select fire will always be a very deadly combo. Ever since this gun was buffed in Season 4, it's just been insane. The damage has been very high as well, like the DPS, and it's just a very good gun to have. Like whenever I see a select fire on the map, I immediately go to try to find a Prowler, and if I see a Prowler on the map, I try to find a select fire. So it's just a very good combo, select fire and Prowler. Now while this gun is also good in its burst form, I think it's much more effective when you actually have a select fire on it, because if you miss some shots in full auto mode, it's just a bit less penalizing to you, right? So only because the select fire is so integral in making this gun what it is, that's why the Prowler only ranked in at number 4. Now if the Prowler was just naturally full auto and that's how it came, I think this gun would rank a lot higher, but because you actually have to find a select fire attachment to make it much more effective, that's why it only came in at number 4. It's still a very fun gun to use, it's still a very like just deadly gun to use if you get all your shots on target, and you can never go wrong with a full auto Prowler currently in Apex. So what do you guys think of the Prowler? Now moving on to the top 3 guns currently in Season 5. Now in my opinion, right, these guns right here are the meta of Season 5, and in any situation currently in ranked, in pubs, in duos, these guns will always be effective. Alright, so coming in at number 3, we have the Wingman. Now the reason this gun is so effective right now in Season 5 is because skull piercer rounds were actually added back into the game, and this by itself makes the Wingman a top tier gun, because basically now if you get 2 headshots, someone's dead. And I've seen some very talented Wingman players in Apex, guys, and trust me, if you know how to use the Wingman, if you know how to like time your shots and get those headshots as well, you will be very effective with this gun. The base gun with all the skull piercer rounds is also still very good. It's basically in the same spot it was back in Season 4, but because skull piercer rounds are back in the game for Season 5, it just makes the Wingman even more effective right now. There's a reason why so much pros like to use the Wingman. It's not because it's just fun to use, it looks good, it's because it's very effective if you actually get your shots. Now if you're not very good with this gun and you tend to miss all of your shots, then this gun most likely will not be the best gun for you to use, because it's very high skill, high reward, right? But if you do manage to get your shots on target, then this gun is going to be an S tier gun. It's going to be extremely good in any situation. And there's also so much combos you can use with this gun. You can use the Wingman PK, Wingman Mastiff, Wingman R99, Wingman Harvick. It's just a very good gun to like pair with a different gun as well. So that's why this gun came in at number 3. And let me know your thoughts right now on the current state of the Wingman in Apex. Now choosing between the top 2 guns was actually very difficult to do in this video, because both of these guns right now are in very good states. Now whatever gun you decide to use, you're going to be in a very good position, because both of these guns are very effective and they're also respected. So coming in at number 2, we have the R99. Now this gun needs no introduction. It's been good since Season 0. It's always going to be a very good gun unless Respawn decides to nerf it. But it's going to be your best friend because it has high DPS, it's pretty easy to control as well, and it's just a very solid choice no matter what. There's not really many downsides to using the R99 besides range. Like if you're in a very long range gunfight, if someone has a Wingman, if someone has a G7 or something, then most likely they will, outgun you. But in medium range gunfights, in close range gunfights, this is the gun to use. You will win every single gunfight if you actually get those headshots, right? If you get all your shots on target, you will win most of the gunfights. Pros use this gun, casual players use this gun. It's just overall a good gun for everyone to use, and I'm sure all of you guys watching this video know how good and how reliable the R99 is in Apex. So because of that, the R99 came in at number 2. Now the best gun in Season 5 of Apex, obviously still in my opinion, is the Harvick. Now the Harvick is a funny gun because it was supposed to be nerfed for Season 5 and they did try to nerf it, but obviously the nerf didn't do that much because to me it feels the exact same. It still feels extremely strong, high DPS. It's basically broken still. If you have a Harvick, right, and you have a line of sight on someone and they don't see you or they see you a bit too late, then you should win that gunfight every single time because this gun is that strong. The damage, the DPS, the bullet drop off, it doesn't have any bullet drop off. It just makes it extremely effective in so many different scenarios. The reason I put this gun above the R99 is mainly because of the range and because it doesn't have any bullet drop off. Like once you're aiming at someone and you control the recoil of the gun, then you should be doing insane damage no matter what. Even at close ranges, the Harvick is still a beast. You don't even need to ADS, you can just hip fire and still win so many different gunfights. So that's why this gun came in at number 1. It's a very strong gun and Respawn honestly needs to nerf it a bit more because everyone is still complaining about how strong it is in Apex. If you guys have not tried the Harvick as yet in Season 5, give it a go. It's still very strong and you might be shocked by how strong it still is, because I'm still shocked Respawn still even has this gun in the game. It's so strong. So yeah guys, that's my list for the top 5 best guns in Apex. At number 5 we have the Flatline, at number 4 we have the Prowler, number 3 is the Wingman, number 2 is the R99, and number 1 is the Harvick. What do you guys think about my list? Be sure to comment down below your list as well and give me your thoughts on the video, and stay tuned for a legend tier list video as well that should be coming very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.